Good evening. Welcome back to the Brotherhood of the Dice. Tonight we are continuing our story of the Viscount who left me. So without further ado, unless there's anything anybody wants to bring up, and I'm going to adjust my camera because it's making me look really short for some reason.
He is really short. It's just lying.
Just got
Standing on the desk right now.
Got my boxes from Mr. Cruz.
His legs dangling.
Enough of that. So yes, we'll have a bit of a recap. So it's from Lady Humbright's Society Papers, Thursday, 16th of June, 1814. It was thought that nothing could eclipse the splendour of Miss Harriet Palmer's long-anticipated nuptials to Bath's most eligible bachelor, the charming Viscount Thomas Huntley. Four ladies of impeccable breeding, dearest companions to the former Miss Palmer, were granted the enviable distinction of serving as her bridesmaids, a position many would consider the height of social triumph. Alas, dear readers, triumph has proven to be but a fleeting thing, for scarcely had the echoes of wedding bells faded from the walls of Bath Abbey than whispers, most improper and wholly unfit for polite company, began to circulate. The newly made Viscount, it is said, vanished before his bride had even risen from her marriage bed, leaving behind only certain traces that no respectable publication could dare to detail. The unfortunate Viscountess, I am told, was overcome with distress. In a most uncharacteristic display of urgency, she implored her loyal bridesmaids to intervene, to spare her from a scandal that would assuredly cling tighter than the finest silk. The charge? To locate and return her errant husband before the couple's planned departure to Perrymead House, now but 2 days distant. My little birds report that these devoted young ladies wasted no time in their pursuit, their search leading them first to the venerable grounds of Bath Abbey. There they were seen in earnest discussion with both Verger, who it must be said appeared rather too well acquainted with the communion wine, and the esteemed Bishop of Bath and Wells himself, who had officiated the ceremony. While the former yielded only fragments of usefulness, it was the latter who provided the most illuminating account. According to my sources, the Viscount had pressed for the swift acquisition of a special licence, his manner marked by agitation. More curious still, he sought both confession and counsel, presenting himself in a state the bishop described as deeply troubled, indeed bordering upon the irrational. The young nobleman spoke, it is said, of curses and monsters, and declared with alarming conviction that his marriage was doomed before it had properly begun. He confessed to having broken a solemn vow never to wed, yet insisted with equal fervour upon the sincerity of his affection for Miss Palmer. Such contradictions, dear readers, are rarely the companions of peace of mind. It was after this unsettling revelation that the ladies' inquiries took a dark turn. Drawn, whether by instinct or necessity, to the Huntley family crypt, they discovered its door standing ajar, as if in silent invitation. One can only imagine the fortitude required for four young women of standing to venture within such a place, even in the name of loyalty. What they found there, however, would chill even the stoutest heart. The lineage of the Huntley men, stretching back through the generations, appeared marked by an unfortunate consistency, an early demise. Stranger still, these forebears were not laid to rest in coffins as custom dictates, but sealed within an ossuary behind cold marble, each name etched as though to conceal rather than commemorate. Yet even this macabre discovery was not the most dreadful sight to greet them, for among the coffins of more fortunate relations lay the body of the Viscount's own valet, one Samuel Burke, his throat laid open in a manner so savage that I shall spare my readers the particulars. Suffice it is to say, the evidence spoke not of misadventure, but something far more deliberate, and far more disturbing. One cannot help but wonder what further horrors may yet come to light, and whether the newly made Lady Huntley shall find herself a wife in truth, or merely the widow of a mystery not yet fully told. So I return the floor to you.
Oh,
Dead body.
Georgiana's
There is
outside.
sorry. So there's this body of Samuel Burke laid kind of wedged between two of the coffins. His throat cut, blood, congealed blood pooled across his chest and over the floor. In his right hand is clutched, in a death grip, is clutched a handkerchief, a large handkerchief.
Is there any sign of what caused the injury? It's lying about.
There is no weapon. I mean, the cause of death is obvious, but yes, there's no apparent weapon. I mean, you could, if you wish to examine the wound closer, you could do, of course.
I'll have a look. I'm not scared of a little blood.
So if you were to give us a medicine, well, medicine's probably, yeah, you have.
I'm no good at that.
No good at all. I would say perhaps, in which case, maybe a hard first aid roll would pass. Would suffice.
Let's give it a go. No.
So yeah, the cut is a clean cut and a gaping wound, like almost like a bloody smile across his throat. But,
2 mouths.
Sorry.
He's got 2 mouths now.
But yeah, as to the exact cause, you do not know. There is something, getting that closer, there is something that does draw your attention. The handkerchief that is grasped tightly in his hand, as if that was as if he held on to that was more important than his very life. It is stained with the same strange discoloring that marred the bed sheets of the wedding bed.
Interesting. There's no like monogramming or anything on the handkerchief, like no initials or anything.
Yeah.
If he's like grabbed it from someone else or whether it's his own.
It bears the Viscount's insignia.
Gotcha. So Theo is immediately suspicious of the Viscount. Did this guy know too much? Did the Viscount have to put a stop to him? Maybe this Samuel Burke guy was trying to stop the Viscount from doing whatever he was doing. That's how he got, you know?
Do you think it was his handkerchief? Like, he coughed into it? Maybe it's contagious.
I touched it.
We also touched the bed. If it's contagious, it may be too late by now.
Oh, that was nice knowing you guys.
We'll be fine. Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
I don't want to be. I don't want to meet the same end as this guy. If he got from poking around too much, is that gonna happen to us?
No, they wouldn't. We're respectable, young, and...
We'll stay away from sharp objects.
Okay.
Although, with a cut that clean, something tells me there wasn't much of a struggle.
Should we tell someone? Surely he needs to be given a proper burial or something.
Oh, you could. I think. Excuse me. Well, I don't think you need to make a roll. If you were to be found with this body or associated with this body, it would have a devastating effect on your reputation.
Yeah, we aren't exactly supposed to be here.
No.
Yeah, just being inside, being found inside this this crypt, family crypt would be bad enough, but to be found with a dead body. Not only a dead body, but someone who appears to have been murdered.
You know, as they say, he who smelt it dealt it, and he who found a dead body did the murdering. I don't think that's the phrase, but...
And Theo, you can give me a luck roll if you would as well.
Okay.
Pure poetry.
No.
Not poetry again.
Spooked.
Okay. Shall note that.
I'm not feeling lucky today.
Perhaps we should finish here as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
I think so. Is there anything else on his person? Do you think we should check?
Or, like, check his pockets?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to steal from a dead body, but
I mean, he's not...
I don't know.
It's not
He's not going to be
worst
needing
idea.
it.
Yeah.
Who volunteers?
I'll do it. I've already touched him. Already cursed. Start rooting through, like, opening his jacket and seeing if he's got anything in his pockets.
The only other thing that he's carrying is a key. Or a set of keys.
Do they look... Does this crypt have... Like, how does it open? Is it a key system?
There
a lock or
would
is
be
it
a
like
lock.
a-
There would be a lock on it, yes.
Okay.
It's probably safe to say that one. It's probably safe to say that one of the keys that he's carrying would definitely looks like it would be for the crypt. I mean, the size of it and the age of it. The others, on the other hand, look more like house keys.
Okay. I found this. Does anyone want to take it? I don't know if I feel comfortable holding on to it. Someone else wants to look after
Sure, I don't mind.
Is that the keys or the soiled handkerchief?
it. Keys.
Keys.
I'm not taking that off you. No, thank you.
No.
I guess I'll, like, I don't know, shove the handkerchief somewhere or, like, tie it around, like, a belt or something. I don't know. Whatever Theo's wearing. Kitty.
Okay.
Why are you interrupting the horrors, sir?
He's interested. He wants to know.
You would be interested in horrors.
Okay, so we take the keys, we take the handkerchief, and we skedaddle, I guess.
Yeah.
Run away!
Okay.
Run for it.
Okay. So you hastily retreat from the crypt and head
Go
back
find Georgiana.
across the churchyard. Yeah, well, I think Georgiana is literally, like she said, I think she was literally just standing watch outside. Wasn't
Watch.
she? So yeah, you said that as they emerge, you see the like the colour has drained from the faces, and Georgiana, you can
Scream.
you can give us a spot hidden roll as well, Georgiana, if you would.
Okay. I spot nothing.
Okay, very good.
We're so bad today. We're all a bit tired.
Much.
I know, but doesn't bode well, does it?
Georgiana was distracted. She saw a squirrel.
Okay, so where are you heading? What are you doing?
Way. What did you guys find?
Nothing, you know, just dead body.
So
Stained handkerchief.
so of course there was the there were name plates on the.
Yes.
Mhm.
Did we make a note of what those were? Without
Oh my God!
numerals?
Yes, yes.
I'm scrolling
yes,
back in the chat.
I believe yes. I shall put it back in the chat.
Okay.
I've got it. I've got it here.
Did we add it to our little?
Oh, there we
journal
go.
thing?
Somebody beat me to it.
Fabulous.
Nice.
Journal. There we go. Yep, we got it. Okay.
And can someone remind me, there was something up with some bird statues, but
Oh,
all
yes.
I can remember was
Yeah.
the peacock jokes, and like it's not helping.
So yes, so the crypt is decorated. It has it's a large imposing marble mausoleum with Greek-style columns, and at each corner is an imposing stone bird-like statue, really vicious-looking, grotesque bird with a sharp beak. And there were similar gargoyles in the church as well, in the abbey.
Yeah, that was it.
Where were we gonna head after this?
The
We're gonna go to
the
someone's
place that we're going
house.
to honeymoon from. Yeah, the
That's it.
family estate.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mead House.
I guess we'll head over there. Time is of the essence. If this Viscount is going around slashing people and coughing goop into handkerchiefs.
Shall we lock the crypt?
It was no, because it was open when we went in. We didn't lock it, did we?
No,
True.
no, yeah, it was open. The door was slightly ajar as well.
I think we just need to
Feel like
leave
we
it
should
as we
leave-
found it.
Yeah. In the off chance that the drunkard remembers that he left it open.
Okay.
Oh wait, it might have been the butler opening the crypt because he had the keys.
It did
Going
have a,
down
it,
there,
it
and
did have
obviously
a
he
key.
couldn't
unlock
Yeah.
Mm.
And then didn't the
Well, in which case,
bishop say
somebody.
only the family could open it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, they're the only ones who have the other set of keys.
Yeah.
But if we leave it
Hopefully that
open,
wouldn't mean he'll
then-
be found.
yeah, we kind of want this guy to get found and, you know, given proper respect. We don't want to lock him in and let him rot in there.
No.
Whoever opens it
Awful.
next is going to have a
He's
rather
been through enough.
surprise.
He's next to other bodies that are rotting in there.
It'd be
Yes,
an
they
interesting discovery for the next funeral.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Whoever dies next.
Which might be sooner
Oh,
rather
this-
than later.
I was
We'll
going to
give
say,
it a
it might
try.
not be so bad. It might only be a few days.
Just a bit decomposed.
A little bit. It's fine.
Would we need a carriage to get to...
You would, because Perrymead House is a stately home that lies a few miles southeast of Bath itself,
Okay.
which is the family seat of the
Well.
Huntleys.
Did we arrive in a carriage?
Did you arrive in a carriage? I would imagine you arrived.
Yes, we did.
Borrowed one.
Yes.
We did, because we got the gossip paper just before we got in the carriage and read it on the way,
Yeah.
didn't we?
That was,
Yeah.
Grabbed out the window.
Bit of light reading.
That's juicy, actually. That was a good one.
Would it be reasonable to assume the carriage would be waiting for us still, or would it have gone?
I guess you could make a. Well, I mean, it's going to be no. It's not exactly going to be a hard feat to secure another carriage. So, anyway, so we'll say it's there. We'll say it's. I seem to half remember that you did ask them to wait. I'm not entirely sure, but it wouldn't be a monumental task to find a new carriage anyway. So regardless, you can, if you wish to take a carriage to Perrymead House. It's a simple task of doing so.
Has anybody's got anything else they want to do?
I think I've had enough of this church,
I'm just gonna.
personally.
I quite agree.
Yeah. I think if you told me about the keys, I would suggest that we check these are Thomas's keys at some point.
Oh, maybe in the carriage, sort of get them
Yeah.
out and jingle.
Jingle, jingle.
Oh, what do we think of these?
You jingle it, Georgiana claps. Great.
Give it to me, give it to me.
The squirrel, now the keys.
Every time you get
sensory
distracted. Jiggle, jiggle.
She's an iPad kid before her time. So, carriage.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I've made all the handouts available to view, so you should be able to see them in the journal tab now.
I don't.
Mm.
No? No?
No.
No? Oh, 1 second.
No, we've just got Tarraford and the long corridor.
Yeah, I see the problem. I see the problem. There we go.
Ah.
As if by magic.
I don't know if there's anything to it, but the years where one Huntley dies, it's either a year or just below a year where another one's born. Are they immortal?
Ooh.
Oh,
can only be one.
you can make an idea roll.
Yay!
And also, do we need to now desperately run and check that Harriet isn't currently pregnant?
Oh gosh, yeah, because it was. Oh no! Not this again.
So all of the birth dates are within 9 months of the
Guys, we need to go back to Harriet. Guys,
they're within 9 months of the death,
Okay.
or after the death.
There can only be one.
I think I know what the stain is.
Ew.
Thomas is climbing back up there.
So gross. Okay, do we head back and tell Harriet what we found and sort of check in on her before we head to the manor then?
I don't know whether telling her about the butler being dead is gonna make her feel better.
Well, maybe we can say we found his keys. So he can't have gone far.
And the handkerchief next to his dead body.
Maybe not mention the dead body.
it may also be genuinely helpful to ascertain if she's
With child.
with child,
I
or
mean,
could be.
in the time period, if they didn't, then the marriage is like null and void, technically, right?
What's
just
that?
get
Sorry.
If they don't
If it-
continue the line.
Don't consummate.
Mm.
It's
Yeah, but
like
he didn't make
frowned
it
upon.
through a full 24 hours after the wedding, so. But they've been seen sneaking around, right?
Yeah.
Didn't the gossip paper say they were sneaking around?
Yeah.
So.
And
So maybe
And it
that
was a
would
very rushed wedding.
explain
But-
why he needed to get that marriage, like, licensee, the
Mhm.
quickness of that.
Under extreme circumstances.
Shotgun wedding.
But a honeymoon's in 2 days. Is that when they're gonna?
that's
Consummate.
traditionally when marriages are consummated, isn't it?
But they've been sneaking around, and the wedding's very
and you
rushed.
know from when Harriet came to visit you in Tarriford that she told you then that she'd been caught in the Viscount. But
True.
the thing that was mentioned in Lady Humbright's gossip column was that they'd been seen unaccompanied. Canoodling.
Could it be that the wedding was so rushed because they wanted to get it in before she started showing?
Maybe.
I think so. And maybe he thought he was gonna
Things
die.
happen.
Mm.
No judgment to our dear friend, but it's quite vital to find that one out, I think.
Especially if dear old Viscount is now panicking, thinking, oh no, I've only got this many months to live. Let me try and stop whatever this curse is. Maybe he's got some sort of information about it, like trying to cut it off at the source. I don't know.
Mm. Let's go check in on her, and then go to the manor.
Menno.
Ting.
Okay. So,
We're
so
heading back to Harriet.
you're heading back to the Royal Crescent then.
Yes.
The apartment, Harriet's wedding apartment at the Royal Crescent. Okay. I mean, of course, that's where your apartment is as well, that you've been staying. If you need to call in there for anything.
For some supplies.
But when you walk up the steps to Harriet's apartment, and maybe when you got your one of you's got your own set of keys for your apartment, you realise that the other keys that Samuel Burt was carrying are a copy of almost an identical copy of your keys, not for your apartment, but
Or an apartment.
yes.
Mm.
Not for Harriet's apartment.
Oh, well, you could always try
Try it
them.
out. Go jingle. Why would
Do you
they
want-
need a copy of me?
Do you want to try them out?
Yeah.
I think Emma has the keys currently.
Yes.
I do. I jingled them out of my pocket.
Guess we'll try it in the door.
Okay.
Behind door number 1.
It is a copy. It is indeed a copy of the keys for the apartment, the front door key, and presumably the rest of the doors in the apartment.
So who would have had these keys? The
The valet.
servant or the Viscount?
The servant said they left at 11 p.m. and returned at 6 a.m. So maybe
If they were a
Someone
copy
else
that the
entered.
valet had, it would explain how it seems like nobody came and left.
Mm.
Everything was still locked up, but they could have just locked up behind them.
Yeah.
Is the Viscount planning on doing anything to Harriet? Since, the birth of a child would mean the death of the Viscount. Maybe he's trying to stop it that way.
If that
He
was the
didn't-
case, surely he wouldn't have run.
He
That's
didn't
true.
want to get married. Because he was
But he
distressed
did. He
about
took
breaking it.
Yeah, he took a vow to never get married and broke it anyway.
Do you think he genuinely loves her? Is the tricky thing, isn't it?
You would have
He might.
you would all you were I think you were of all that, and the people have said that that they were genuinely in love.
I think perhaps that's why he broke the vow. He just so genuinely loved her. And he was thinking he could stop the pattern from continuing, I suppose.
And yet he realized that Harriet is with child, and now he's maybe gone to try and solve it another way. Because he couldn't keep it in his pants. Typical.
We should probably decide what we're going to tell Harriet before we actually go and speak to her.
Mm.
I feel like she doesn't need to know about the generational curse just now.
Very true.
So what do we say and what do we leave out?
We could say we have a lead, and do we mention the ballet? She might want to know.
We'd be risking our own position a bit to tell her, but we could mention that the crypt was open and that we were worried about it since we found the keys or the part of such.
Maybe.
Yeah, or even just that the crypt was open. We don't need to mention the keys at all.
Maybe we could say that crypt was open, so there's a high chance that he visited. Maybe he had something on his mind. Maybe we could say that he was thinking about his family, and then that's why we want to go and visit the manor, just in case that's sort of where his head's at.
How do we ask her about the pregnancy? She's not going to want to tell us, obviously, but
Could mention the paper that we've bought.
Oh, yes, we should warn her about it. She'll be
Paper.
getting some scandal from it anyway.
yes.
Maybe she'll feel a little more comfortable if it's sort of a one-on-one conversation, not like us coming in all guns blazing. Maybe she'll want to confide in one person rather than a whole group. Could potentially be how we deal with that.
I'll wait in the carriage.
You just want to go look at
George
my
Hannon.
squirrels.
Jingle, jingle.
Leave the keys with us.
I'll go with the key.
I suppose equally she did trust us all with this. I suppose this is about as delicate as it's going to get. If she's going to tell one of us, she may as well tell us all, no?
Yeah, surely if it helps us with finding him, she'll want to give us as much information that can help as possible.
Exactly.
Look, I will. Would this require an idea roll? You can all give me an idea roll, I guess. I'm not sure if this would be.
Hopefully one of us will pass.
Do any of us have ideas? Time to find out.
It's uncouth.
If you have, if anybody has like 40% plus in first aid. Oh wow, don't mind. Jane's obviously.
Got it.
Oh my
Theo's
gosh!
just staring at the wall. Jane's like, got it. Easy.
It's fine, don't worry about it. No one needs to think. I've got it.
Okay. Right. So during the Regency period, the means of detecting pregnancy was certainly early detection of pregnancy was pretty much solely reliant on the mother, on their awareness of their own body, and the first signs would likely to be morning sickness or failure of the menstrual cycle, which would not happen for about 5 to 6 weeks.
How long
So
have
she
they
probably doesn't
been
know yet.
noodling?
They've been courting for about 6 months or more. Yeah, about 6 months.
Wasn't she feeling ill when we arrived, or was that just worry?
Did
Could you
the
note down?
gossip paper give any sort of time frame on when they were seen sneaking around together?
It
Or did
was,
say they were
I
seen?
believe, it
I
was.
can't remember.
They were spotted unchaperoned last month.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
So it could be cutting it fine. It could be starting.
could be possible that she knows.
It seems likely that surely that'd be why he's freaking out quite so much. Maybe he thought he'd have more time than he does have.
yeah.
All we
We
can do
can
is
ask the question. Yeah, even if she's not
Yeah.
sure, we can still run with the theory.
I could mention the
Might be
honeymoon and kind of lead
yeah.
it in.
Mm-hmm.
You excited for the honeymoon, or have you already been there, done that?
And that's why you're staying in the carriage.
We should get you that book on etiquette, don't we?
This is why you're
We'll
not
put you in the
married.
corner with the keys. It'll be fine.
She's been reading too many of a certain type of book.
God. Okay. Ooh, shall we?
We shall.
Now or never.
Okay, so the staff, the serving staff are there at the apartments, obviously, and they let you in and inform Harriet that you're here. They don't actually go into the room. Harriet, it's clear that Harriet doesn't let them in. She just replies through the door. but then the servants tell you can go up to a room, and she makes a point of making sure that they're asking you that there's nobody else there before she lets you in. Is there any news?
To an extent.
We might have a lead.
What kind of lead? Is Thomas all right?
We haven't found him yet. We think he might have gone back to Perrymead House. We visited the chapel. Has he mentioned anything to you about wanting to visit the family crypt at all recently?
No, not at all.
We
never mentioned the family crypt at all.
We think that maybe, especially since his mother wasn't in attendance at the wedding, his family's been on his mind recently. And I know that you were due to have your honeymoon at his family home. Maybe he was going to sort of, I don't know, update the family, pay his respects, and go and visit the ones that are still alive. Or I don't know, it's just a theory, but we do think that he was thinking about familial matters, which brings us on to a question that we had for you. I hope you don't mind us asking this, but after a wedding, a couple starts to think about how they might grow the family. Have you perhaps had any thoughts about that?
Make it an etiquette roll, I think.
You did so well, honestly.
I'm not doing well today, no! No! Y'all been fucking.
And a mouth just drops. Dare you? How dare you ask such a question, especially considering the situation? And she just kind of like turns and throws herself onto the bed and just breaks it, breaks down in tears.
It was just a line of thought. I'll be outside.
I guess you're going to lose some reputation. You're going to lose 1d4 reputation for that.
That's fair. I'll go and wait outside. Oh god.
Oh god.
Where's my reputation? Gear and cash. Okay.
So don't forget, if you lose the same amount that is equal to or greater than your censure, then you will be socially censured.
Less than half. Is that per session or per
that is per session, yeah.
Okay, so I've lost 4. I can lose 5 more. I'm gonna wait outside.
Okay, so I think you can all, the rest of you can all make a spot hidden roll, but with disadvantage because it's quite stressful situation. There's a lot going on. Harriet is just like
wailing.
Yes, she's wailing on the bed.
I'm great at this, guys.
You're doing so well.
Oh, okay. It's all good.
I so nearly got 20.
It's all good.
I'm not used to these women's matters. Not my wheelhouse. I'm just gonna go stand outside and kick some rocks.
Get some poop on your hands.
But yeah, so Harriet is just beside herself, sobbing into her pillow.
I knew someone else should have asked.
We truly didn't mean any harm. By the question, please excuse the way that Theo went about it.
You can make a reassurance roll.
Oh, reassurance.
Please get.
Or a charm or a persuade. One of those 3 will do.
Okie dokie. I will. I'm going to make a charm roll.
Hey!
Good job!
There we go.
Okay.
Everybody calm down, I've got it.
It's between us girls, it's fine.
So she eventually kind of chokes back the tears, and after she walks over to the washstand and throws some water on her face and dabs her eyes, and then turns around straightens up. And she says, we haven't consummated the marriage, not until last night.
Well,
And you can also all make a psychology roll.
Do I do that since I'm not in the room?
You do not do that since you're not in the room.
No. I'm gonna go kick some rocks, guys.
Damn it.
oh no. Could we push it?
You can push it. You have to give some reason for pushing it, though. And bear in mind the failed push roll will end badly.
I shouldn't.
Mine's too low. I'm not doing that. Guess I don't think I should spend 13 luck.
I mean, you can also spend luck, but that's a lot of luck.
Yeah.
Even for Jane, it's a lot of luck.
I could push it, but I'm not entirely sure what I'd do.
Focus
what
real
my-
hard. Could she check the body language or something?
Well, that would have been what it would be. That would have been probably what it was, yeah.
Could she check even more body language?
Check it
Well, how would you
harder.
do that?
Try again.
Lean in?
Yeah, I suppose. Or just being that Jane's a very naturally suspicious person.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So just immediately is sort of constantly double checking on everything and reanalyzing everything.
Okay, and it has to be so. It has to
And I
be
suppose-
something that you
yeah.
kind of like putting yourself out there, and it'd be like if you imagine you were if you were reaching for something out on a ledge, and you failed the roll, and you push the roll, you kind of reach out a little bit too far, potentially a little bit too far. So you have to be pushing it. To push it, you have to be putting yourself at risk in some way.
Could you be like, Harriet, look at me, I'm with you, and then just
Just grab her by the shoulders. Listen.
Tell me.
You fail, you shake it.
I mean, yeah. I mean that would something maybe not as quite as violent as that, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, Jane doesn't of everybody here. I think she knows Harriet the least well. They have the least history. I think. I don't. So I suppose she's less precious on. Maybe she does reach out and is like, listen, if there's anything you want to tell us, anything that could help us to find your husband, we need to know.
Give us a push the roll then.
Okay.
Come on.
This is where it goes horribly wrong anyway. Hang on.
If you fail, it will result in loss of reputation. Boom!
Hey!
There we go.
Nearly landed on 90 and I was like, oh, I swear to God. After all that.
Right, so let me see. She does. So she's clear. There's clearly. I mean, you noticed it before earlier in the day when you were speaking to her, when she was made this request of you. That it was the impression that she was holding back on something. That there was something bothering her. And she, after a pause, she tells you that So it was. It wasn't long after we were seen. We were caught on. We were seen unchaperoned around the corner of the assembly rooms by. We were seen by that damnable gossip, Miss Selina Bird. And she kind of like flushes a little bit as to kind of the loss of her composure, and she takes a breath. And shortly after that, Thomas, he just suddenly broke off all contact with me. He didn't keep any of our appointments. He didn't answer any of my letters. And I was so distraught. I implored him to consider our formal engagement, but it was maybe a week or maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and Thomas came back and announced our engagement. That was on May the 14th.
So you had no contact with him directly before he decided to announce the engagement?
He contacted me and told me that he would be announcing the engagement. That he came and made amends and apologised for his absence and for breaking off contact. As for the explanation, he couldn't give. He gave none.
I presume you asked him for a reason.
I did.
How did you find it?
I did, but he asked that I didn't.
Was he colder to you after this time?
Oh,
or did he
no,
act like
no.
everything was back to normal?
Quite the contrary. Yes, things were better than ever. He was clearly upset at the distress he had caused me.
Have you ever done anything like this before, during your courtship?
No, never. Never. I only fear that maybe this happened again. But I can't believe that. I can't.
The stakes would be a lot higher for him to run out on the marriage than they would have been back when you were just courting.
His reputation would be ruined. Mine more so. It would be seen as being my fault. And Thomas, the Viscount, he would never risk my reputation. I'm sure of it. But maybe you're right. Maybe he is at Perrymead House. Maybe his mother has returned, or maybe he's travelled there. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm trapped here, a prisoner.
I think perhaps that's the best we can do then. Head off to Perrymead House.
And she kind of steps forward and she takes you, clasps your hand in hers. She says, thank you, all of you.
It's the least we can do.
We'll find him. We'll find an answer for you.
So she kind of nods quietly and smiles at each of you, kind of a slightly forced smile, and then she walks over and she lets go of your hand and just walks over and looks out the window, clearly signalling the end of the conversation.
When will my husband return from the war?
I feel so bad for her every time we see her. Oh.
It gets worse.
At least you didn't. At least you didn't give her the valet's handkerchief to dab her eyes and wipe tears away.
Why is it all goopy?
I left before I could try.
Yep. Let's just awkwardly leave while she's turned away, I guess.
Shuffle out.
You find me outside the apartments trying to tame a pigeon so that I can hold one.
Nice.
Here, come here.
You get so many diseases.
Build the immune system.
You do notice that, as you head back outside, you find Theo trying to attract pigeons. You do notice people, passers-by, on the street, give it a kind of looking, give it a kind of a disapproving look.
She's already made a tit of herself, so I'm just going to very loudly say, "Oh, Theo, have you dropped your earring?" And then also look at the floor.
You can make Georgiana, you can make another spot hidden roll.
Oh, I find an earring.
It's a good
It's not yours,
save.
but it is now.
Oh.
Oh, that was almost 11.
No.
You're trying so hard to give us clues and we're just failing everything.
The rolls are not
Right.
good tonight. Apart from Jane, it's terrible.
Honestly.
Jane, you take the lead. We'll just sit
No,
here.
it'll go horribly wrong so quickly if that happens.
So yeah, well, the coach, your coach is probably still here waiting. Oh, we should be
Okay.
back on the umbrella present. Oh, she's not outside the
Oh.
outside the
Pulls Theo off the floor.
Oh, but I was so close. Oh.
Already made a fool of yourself today.
I was waiting. You guys were taking ages. Did you at least fix my my faux pas?
Jane did.
Thankfully.
Sorry.
Let's just hope she doesn't get a hold of the society paper.
Oh gosh.
I was wondering if
Oh,
to warn her about it, but she was in such a state. I thought it would be terribly cruel.
She's not planning on leaving the room, so I suppose what she doesn't know can't hurt her for now. She's got bigger things to worry about.
Yeah. Like a missing husband.
And a potential
I was
pregnancy.
like, looking around like no one's
I mean, what? Anyway, this book I was reading was really, really interesting. About a missing
Why don't
husband.
we get in the carriage?
Good idea. Let's go.
Shoehorning everyone in.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Pigeon.
Jane, you can give us a spot hidden roll as well then.
Oh, okay.
Please, anyone.
Someone see! No, oh no!
No.
I'd love it to be like Thomas is driving the carriage this entire time. And we're just not moving.
And we're just
Emma,
like,
do something with the
guys.
carriage quickly! Quick, you can spot something hidden.
Just got one of
I'm
them
gonna
cheap
stick my head out
false
of the
moustaches
window
and
of the
glasses on.
carriage. Like a
Oh,
dog.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're taking the carriage ride to Perrymead House. Then?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't push spot hidden, can we?
No, not on this occasion. No.
Just blind.
Okay. So let us take carriage ride to Perrymead House. Where's Perrymead? Oh, where's Perrymead House?
Probably say on the way that we've updated Theo on everything that happened after she left the room.
After
But
I
win a lot
fucked it up.
better.
Okay, so Perrymead House is a quite considering it is the family home of the Viscount. It's quite modest for a stately home. Like I say, it lies a few miles southeast of Bath, and it has been the home of the Viscount for generations. The description is slightly at odds with the picture. The whitewashed exterior hides the opulence, though, of the interior decoration. And so, as you dismount from the carriage and approach the front door, it is opened by the Huntley's housekeeper, a Mrs. Werthers. Where is Mrs. Werthers?
Is she an original?
Oh my god.
I think you lose reputation for that.
No.
Mrs. Werthers. Here's Mrs. Oh, she got the thing actually. Where is it? It's on here, isn't it? There she is. There's Mrs. Werthers.
And she's got a handbag full of them.
She looks like she would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like she'd bake a real good pie.
She's quite an older, stout lady, neatly arranged grey curls that are held tightly under a house cap, and she wears a freshly starched apron. And she opens the door. She smiles warmly. Says, "Good afternoon, ladies. How may I be of assistance? I'm afraid the Viscount is not at home."
Bullshit.
I do apologize. I do apologize. And she steps aside and kind of welcomes you inside the house.
I'm choosing not to speak. I'm just admiring the entrance area.
I think I'll sort of, as the most highest standing amongst us, kind of give Emma a nudge and be like, "You might need to take this."
Yes. Oh, that's such a shame she isn't in, but it is lovely to see you. Do you know if he has he been here? Did he leave recently? Will he be back soon, or just not seen him at all?
I'm sorry, madam. My name, of course, is Mrs. Werthers, and if I may be so bold as to ask yourself, so.
Oh, of course, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mrs. Emma Potterton, and this is my lovely sister.
Georgiana Wentworth.
Mrs. Wentworth, Mrs. Potterton.
And these are our companions.
A dear friend of the newlywed Viscountess, Jane Radcliffe.
And you, miss? And she kind of looks at Theo.
I'm gonna do a very over-exaggerated, ladylike curtsy. Not very used to doing so, but let's play the part. Theodosia Harewood, a pleasure. We greatly enjoyed the wedding of the Viscount and his new wife.
And as you say this kind of look of realization, it's just kind of, you're the Viscountess's bridesmaid. I do apologize. She kind of goes bright red, and I do apologize. You must forgive me. Of course, come through. You should come through to the morning room.
Thank you. It's so hospitable of you.
I'm gonna sort of like pat her hand, like take her hand and pat it as we go past. Not at all, dear lady. We look very different out of our bridesmaids' outfits.
And as you do that, she kind of like holds your hand and like delays you, following the others. Says, "Begging your pardon, miss, but I think you should attend to your petticoats." And then she smiles and walks ahead.
What's wrong with them?
So looking down, you can see the bottoms of your petticoats are stained with blood from the crypt.
I think I found what we missed, guys.
Yeah.
And you have lost 1d4 more. You've
Yeah.
lost 1d4 more reputation because you've been walking around town
God.
with blood all over the bottom of your petticoats.
Oh god
Is
damn
that
it. Okay.
everyone who was in the crypt or just Theo?
Just Theo, because that's what the look roll was for when she was like examining the corpse.
I'm having such a bad time with it. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna call after. It's the time of the month. Never mind.
Just the bottom of the
I
dress.
think that makes it all the worse.
It's just period.
It's just jam.
I heard period dress and I got very confused.
Oh god. I'm just gonna like take a moment to sort of try and rub it.
No,
against-
so when she sees you doing this, she takes your hand. She just follow me, miss, and she leads you off to somewhere where you can clean yourself up.
Okay.
You were just calling pigeons covered in blood, and everyone's like, "The fuck."
Yeah, that's why people are looking at her.
The training of the pigeons was perfectly normal behaviour. It was just being covered in blood that was the problem.
Just an average Tuesday. I'm gonna spend some time cleaning up. I'm gonna leave the others to explore and converse.
Okay, so Mrs. Worth, she doesn't ask any questions. She's quite respectable, and she's clearly probably more so than some of the members of the ton that you've met. She's clearly a master or a mistress of social etiquette. You know, being the housekeeper for a viscount probably why. So she doesn't ask any questions. She makes sure that you're clean, and she takes your soiled petticoats and insists that she'll have them as good as new. And she has one of the other staff bring you a clean petticoat to replace the ones that need cleaning.
Very nice.
And when after this has been done, then you eventually rejoin your friends in the parlour. Not the day room, it's parlour, I believe. Yes, parlour. And again, she says, I must apologise for I should have recognised who you were, that you were friends of the Viscountess Huntley. You are most welcome here at Peddlemead House, and I'm sure the Viscount and the Viscountess would insist that you stay the night. I shall have the staff prepare rooms.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of like smiles and curtsies and then leaves you to it. She says, feel free, the house, you are guests in the house. You should make yourselves at home. And this is Peddlemead House.
See, I'm worried because she's all about etiquette. We're gonna fuck up.
We're gonna fail so bad.
But she's so nice about it. I feel like she gets the
She's
social
for
faux pas,
now.
but she's. Yeah, I guess we haven't.
We haven't broken a precious glass table with loads of artifacts in it yet.
Yet.
Still can't believe we did that. I'm sorry, but that was such an unfortunate set of roles.
We shouldn't have been throwing books around, but there we go.
It's fine. Fine, the book thrower didn't make it out alive anyway.
He was punished for his crimes.
Oh
It's
boy.
quite a big house.
Hmm.
Yeah.
A
So we're in
library.
the. Yeah. Oh no.
So
Oh,
you're
we
in
have
the
bad
you're in the parlour.
parlor.
Can I see the books in the library from here?
I
Is it-
would. Maybe, yeah. It doesn't really show any doors, does it? So it could be an open doorway, but why not? Nosy,
Not like it's meddlesome.
You're like,
and it's not. It's you've been told you've been told to make yourselves at home. The library, as far as you're aware, is not like a private. Not like a private. It's not like going into the private bedrooms or anything. So.
Yeah, certainly not something we're going to do at some point.
is it that?
I'll knock before entering anyway, just in case.
Okay.
Just in case you scare the books.
There's no answer. So you can the sliding doors. So you pull the doors open, and yeah, you are before you is like a dream come true. This library, it's even got it's that well stocked. The shelves so high, but it's even got one of those ladders on wheels that you like
The rolly ladders.
that runs around on the rails. But as you open the door, the Mrs. Werther's comes back into the room carrying a tray with tea and some small sandwiches.
Oh, I love her.
It's so good.
Don't get attached.
Oh
She
no,
may die.
yeah.
Never a good idea.
So she places these down the table there, and then stands dutifully by the steps back and stands by the wall, just by the doorway.
I ask, do you mind if I peruse the book collection?
Not at all, Miss.
I try not to skip off.
Not at all, Miss Wentworth. You should treat the Viscount's home as your own. It's how he would insist. The same.
Take off my shoes.
Don't you dare.
I will start roaming around and maybe climbing the ladder and having a go on it.
Okay, just flying around the
You are
room.
not going alone.
No, absolutely not.
So what are the rest of you doing then? So Georgiana just disappears, skips, dances almost into the library.
I'm gonna follow after my sister.
Okay.
Check she's not in trouble and maybe look around the library for interesting things that aren't books.
What about Theo and Jane?
I think maybe before following them, I'll sort of just turn to Mrs. Werther's and apologies for the peculiar question. I was just wondering when the last time you saw the Viscount was. We obviously have rushed straight from the wedding. We were wondering what time to expect his presence, or whether he's already been.
I'm afraid I haven't seen the Viscount since the morning of the wedding.
Of course, as much as to be expected. We just wanted to make sure. Thank you very much.
And just to check, he is due for his honeymoon at what time? I understand that our presence would no longer be welcome at such a point, so we shall make our preparations before then.
I believe they are due to arrive on Saturday morning.
And it is now...
It is now the afternoon. I've not started the time. So it is now, it's probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon of Thursday the 16th.
Okay. So we have just over a day. Before we gotta eat. I'm gonna do another, over-exaggerated, thank you, and then toddle off into the library as well.
Okay. She just stands there. She stays. She just stays stood in the parlour. So,
Take a sandwich before I leave.
okay, so Theo, you're going to library. What about Jane?
Yeah, after the question, sort of, I'll probably say, please I don't feel that we're preventing you from going about your duties. I apologise for the unwelcome, unannounced intrusion. And sort of disappear and follow them.
As you wish, Miss Radcliffe. I shall inform you when your rooms are ready. And she kind of.
Thank you so much.
She curtsies a little bit, or bows, or whatever, nods, and leaves the room, leaves the parlour. Okay, so the library with the cats. So the library has, like I say, it's got wall-to-floor bookcases that line every single wall, and with a wheel ladder that's available to reach that allows you to reach the top shelves. The extent is like far beyond your wildest dreams, Georgiana. Way better than that. Makes it makes your family collection of books at home seem a little very meager in comparison, embarrassing almost.
I'm gonna say, Emma, this is what I was wanting.
It's an ambitious collection to aim for, and perhaps
You've got a
if you found a
ladder.
good husband.
You've got the good husband.
Yes, but not for the both of us.
But you could have a collection like this and I could read yours.
I'd rather have a good library of guns to look through. Floor to ceiling, racks of rifles, stag heads, all that.
Don't let Mrs. Werthers hear you say that. I'm gonna have a look around for books. Can I try and find anything about the Fable side of the family? Francis Fable, kind of.
Okay. What's somebody else doing?
I'm gonna try and look at like family history type stuff just to check that the pattern in the crypt like sort of continues, or if there's any more information about that.
Okay. What about what about Emma? Yes.
I'm gonna look around for any like interesting objects that stick out to me, like the weird Bible or a weird bust, or you know, like the kind of things we saw in the other library.
More birds.
And what about Jane?
Pigeons.
What about Miss Radcliffe?
I think I'll look through for sort of more family history book, like maybe like for example the Northlake family Bible with like a lot of handwritten stuff in there. So anything like diaries, etc., etc.
Okay. Okay. Oh well, I guess in which case, I guess you can all make a library use roll.
Yay, books.
I'm not so good at this. Oh, I did it!
Okay.
My first good roll.
Nice. No.
Oh, that was not a good roll.
Georgianne just overcome with
Ooh.
excitement and can't say, "Oh, look, books, not the book, not the book, not the book, not the book."
Oh, this one. Oh, this one. Oh, this one.
Collapses in the middle of the room.
Okay, so we got okay then. So remind me again what was right, okay, yeah, so what was Theo looking for again?
Family history stuff to check that the pattern in the crypt.
Right, okay, so I would say then
legit.
that almost, well, in fact you got exactly the same role, haven't you? So it seems fated then that you almost, or at the same time, you hone in on the same book. And again, like you said, it is another family Bible, one of these huge Bibles that kind of probably stands out. It's probably not on the shelf with the rest. Kind of, stands apart from the others. And in the front of the family Bible, much as is traditional, you see this.
Family tree, is it?
I'm gonna say no. Come on, work. Oh, no. I'll make it.
Pages are stuck together.
I'll just make it visible to everybody.
There we go.
Ah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Dates. Ah,
Ooh.
Ambrose was never married.
Ooh.
So, yeah, shall I read it off? I'll read it off. So you got family records of the Viscount of Huntley. Date of birth, 1633, June 17th. Name, Rupert Huntley, 1st Viscount. Spouse, Miss Mary Josephine Emberton. Date of wedding, 23rd of April, 1694. Date of birth 1695, April 20th. Lady Agnes Huntley. Spouse Sir Thomas Huntley. 20th of December 1709. Date of birth 1696, January 3rd. Ambrose Huntley, 2nd Viscount. Not married. No wedding date, obviously, because not married. 1710, December the 3rd. Edmund Thomas Huntley, 3rd Viscount. Married to Lady Elizabeth Agnes Wells, 9th of August 1737. Date of birth 1738, May 5th. Ralph Ambrose Huntley, 4th Viscount. Married to Miss Mary Eleanor Bennett. Ooh. 1st of March 1762. 1762, December the 25th. Richard Thomas Huntley, 5th Viscount. Married to Lady Isabel Margaret Throckmorton. 14th of January 1787.
It's not Rockmort.
Date of birth 1787, October the 1st. Thomas Edmund Huntley, 6th Viscount. Miss Harriet Celia Palmer. 14th of June 1814, which was of course the wedding that you were bridesmaids at.
That does seem to be the pattern, that when they're married 9 months later, there's a new Huntley, and then
They die the same year as their wedding.
yeah, they do.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like which creature is it that like they lay their eggs and then
Cuckoo.
the male gets eaten? Something.
Oh, spider.
Spider?
Yes,
Yeah.
spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you meant cuckoos. Cuckoos lay their eggs in other birds' nests.
Mhm.
So yeah.
What did we know about Ambrose Huntley? Was there a plaque in the?
So Ambrose Huntley, he died under mysterious circumstances.
This is the one we have the newspaper about, right? That locked himself away,
Yeah.
talking about curses for months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, I'll bring up the newspaper again.
Gotcha.
Uh,
We commence this edition by regaling you of the recent tragedy at Perry Mead House with the unexpected passing of Viscount Ambrose Huntley. Formerly a very sociable member of the town, the young noble died at home, cause unknown. He has not been seen in Bath for the past 3 years, confining himself completely to his quarters. Prior to his confinement, he became the subject of gossip after exhibiting some very peculiar behaviours in public, like pigeon taming. The latter years of his life being plagued by rumour of witchcraft and curses. His sister Agnes Huntley is quoted to say, "We are deeply affected by the sad passing of my dear brother. Agnes's son is now due to inherit the Huntley estate. Funeral details to follow."
so yes.
So did he realise that there was some sort of curse that affected his father, Rupert, and then he was worried about his sister, Agnes, maybe? Or does it only affect male members?
Was there an incest?
What?
Because there's an Agnes Huntley and a Thomas Huntley that got
No,
married.
that's because Agnes would have become a Huntley. Right? No.
No, she's
Wait, what?
she's Ambrose's sister.
Oh.
It didn't
Who's
say
Thomas
in law.
Huntley,
It
then?
says in the article.
Oh, is Cos cousin?
Yeah.
Ah.
I was going to say, yeah, I can't read what the bit says, but yeah, cousin.
Yeah, cousin, yeah.
It was of the time.
Alabama.
Yeah, unfortunately, nothing abnormal there.
No.
I mean, they must know about that in your family everyone gets married and then die. I mean, that must be why they took that vow not to marry, right? So maybe he was acting erratic because he knew what was to come, right?
They took that. Why would if they took
Ambrose
that vow?
Huntley died 62.
Done a bloody poor job of it. Only one of them didn't get married.
Interesting that he shut himself away. Like, he would feel compelled to marry if he was out.
So the of course that trend doesn't follow from before Ambrose. So Ambrose's mother and father, they were like married on the 23rd of April 1694, and
a year later.
And Ambrose was born 2 years later.
1696. Yeah.
After his sister.
So is Ambrose the one that started the curse? That bitch.
Yeah. He stumbled into it somehow.
Interesting.
Why do you think he shut
But
himself
it's
away?
been going on for.
So he could talk to the demons without people judging him. Hey demons,
people
it's
judged him
me.
anyway.
Yeah, boy. I don't know. I'm confused.
It depends what his motivation was.
What was he getting out of this
the
deal?
curse because it benefited him? Yeah. Or was it an accident? In which case he shut himself away out of shame.
Is there anything in this book specifically about Ambrose?
Is it what, sorry?
Is there like a section for each family member? Like, is there anything more about Ambrose in this book?
No, it's like I say, it's just the thing that's written. That's like the family, that's in the front of the family Bible. Okay. I will say that. I mean, it's probably fair to say it's Georgiana. Maybe she's kind of oblivious, just totally overwhelmed by all this. But you do eventually, your eye is eventually drawn by one book, called the Reliquiae Britanniae.
What's it?
A bit of Latin.
Sorry?
So I love a bit of Latin, but I'm not entirely sure if that was Latin.
I'm not sure. I think it probably is. I'll try and get a translation.
Normally is.
It probably would be.
I also find it interesting that did Ambrose die in
remains? You say so? Yeah, it means the remains of Britain. And it is written by Aubrey d'Ulfray in 1648. And as you pull it from the shelves, you notice that there is a piece of paper protruding from between some of the pages.
Yoink.
A folded piece of paper.
Can I read it?
Well, yeah. So. Okay. So open.
Like bookmarking a page.
Yeah. So okay. So you open it up and like I say, it's this folded piece of paper, almost like it's like bookmark this page, and this is the page that you see.
Ooh.
Ah.
What a lovely thing.
It's a peacock.
See, I knew they were fucking evil. I'm still gonna fight one.
That'd be sick.
Does the picture of that weird bird creature remind us of the statues that were around the crypt?
It does. The depiction is very similar, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, I can't see most.
Okay. So it
Yeah,
says,
we can't-
so it's from page 169 of the Reliquae Britanniae, the Siren of the Avon. In the mythic annals of classical Hellenic lore, sirens are creatures akin to humanity in form, yet with features of avian descent, adorned with voices that bewitch. Such passerine maidens are found inscribed within Homer's venerable Odyssey, wherein they, with nefarious intent, sought the demise of the steadfast Odysseus, and his seafaring companions. Poets of the Roman ilk, in their verses, delineate these maidenly entities as inhabitants of diminutive islets, christened the Serenum. God, okay, it's a bit hard for me to read as well. Christened the Serenum Scopulus.
Serenum scopulae.
Yes. These waterside abodes, by nature's design, boast precipitous cliffs, jagged rocks, and subterranean caverns. Legend, woven through the threads of antiquity, tell of the migration of a cadre of these comely beings to the shores of Albion, and one such ethereal manifestation did elect the river Avon as her dwelling. Her entrancing song proved a perilous lure, ensnaring the hearts of many a man who, entranced, succumbed to a watery grave. One might conjecture that the siren of the Avon stands as naught but allegory, a personification of the treacherous currents coursing through that particular aqueous conduit, entwined with the archetypal emblem of the perilous allure embodied by the fairer sex, a motif recurrent in the tapestry of our religious vistas. Nevertheless, within the rustic communities that line the meandering course of the Avon, a number of local denizens, imbued with a primal caution, eschew certain stretches of the river's trajectory, lest they chance upon the maiden who purportedly lies in wait beneath those turbid waters.
Are we anywhere near the River Avon?
You are. The River Avon runs through Bath, and or rather near Bath, and just along. It runs through the estate as well.
This does not bode well.
Just
And then, of course, there is the bookmark itself.
Mhm. So I'm going to leave the book open on the table, should anyone want to look at it.
Yes, and this is the bookmark. So it's kind of folded up piece of paper, and unfolding it, it is a sketch along with a map. Let's show up.
A willow.
It's pretty.
Okay.
Is that recognizable as the village?
So there's River Avon. This is but in the bottom corner, if you look, it says Perimead 1 mile.
Ah.
Has he gone to the tree?
He's been bewitched by the tree.
Well, by the siren.
Is there
By
any
the siren under the tree.
writing on this or anything?
No.
Okay.
So while you stood there, the Mrs. Werther's appears at the door behind you. Says your rooms are ready. If you're excused in the intrusion.
I'm gonna hastily stuff that.
And she sees you. She says, "The Viscount was want to spend all of it. Want to spend many an hour here, up at all hours here and in his study, often taking long walks by the river in contemplation before the wedding."
Oh, he went here often.
Oh yes. His father too. Thomas's father used to spend a lot of time by the river too. Unfortunately,
Does it have any family significance, or?
that I couldn't say. They're only in that it seemed a favourite spot of both Thomas and his father. Of course, Thomas never knew his father, as he perished on his wedding night.
I thought he confined himself to his quarters. Did he?
No, that's Ambrose.
No, that's Ambrose. That was like
That's
several
different,
generations
yeah.
ago.
Ignore me. So, where's his mother? In the river.
His mother.
She the siren?
Still seeing
Oh,
Sussex?
the Dowager Viscountess is still with friends. She's in Lady Bagtonbury in Sussex. I'm afraid she won't be back until after the weekend.
She's with a coven. I don't say out loud.
Such as they will have missed her.
Indeed, I'm sure the lady, the Dowager Viscountess, would be almost disappointed to know that she's missed you.
And the wedding.
When you wish to see your rooms, please. And she points towards like a door, like a bell pull.
Another exaggerated.
Thank you.
She smiles and she turns and leaves the room again.
I'm gonna say, what's wrong with your voice, dear? Shut up. I will pocket this map before we return to our rooms.
Okay, well, so I'll just make these smooth things visible so you can check them out anytime. So there's that, and the book itself. Oh, and the family, the wedding, birth and wedding record. Yep, so they're now available in the handouts.
So, do we know when Ambrose died? Was it when that newsletter was published?
I think it says in the newspaper report, yeah.
Because it says recent tragedy.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
sometime shortly before June 16th, 1716.
Yeah.
So he died 6 years after Edmund was born, which kind of isn't with the pattern of one dies, one born.
Yeah, we said that. We said that Ambrose probably started the curse, and before that, the curse didn't seem to be following him.
And
Well,
Edmund,
there was no pattern.
And Edmund is his sister's son.
Yeah. It's his.
Yeah, because he was never married.
Yeah.
And when he died, he died before Edmund. He will have died before Edmund was born, I imagine.
So
Does that make sense?
Rupert,
Oh no.
I don't know when Rupert died, but when Rupert was married, Agnes was born. And then when Agnes was married, Edmund was born.
And she gave birth to her child, presumably within about 9 months. Yeah, of the wedding day.
25th December. So she was married on the 20th of December 1709, and Edmund was born on 3rd of December 1710. So almost a year later.
So the pattern continues with her, but not with Ambrose. I think.
No, not for Agnes. Because it was more
Not
than 9
9
months. The others are like exactly 9 months after the wedding.
Is she Ambrose's? Yeah, Ambrose's sister though.
Yeah, Lady
Yeah.
Agnes is was Ambrose's sister.
She,
So-
Edmund's mother.
Yeah, and Edmund's
Yes.
mother. Yeah. So after Ambrose died, she inherited the family line.
So Ambrose died, and then
And so Edmund,
Edmund
her son
became
Edmund
the first to
became
do the curse.
the third Viscount.
Okay. So the
Yeah, so the
year
pattern-
after she was married, Edmund was born.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was born like almost a year later after we married.
I
That
don't know.
it doesn't fit the pattern because
It
the
does.
pattern is
It-
9
it's
months, not a
not-
year.
Okay.
Do you understand now?
I want
I need to draw you a picture.
No.
Jingle, jingle.
Going on years.
You got jingle keys.
Count them up.
It's close, but yeah, it's about
Not
a year.
quite.
Hmm.
Yeah, so the pattern starts with Edmund.
With
so
Edmund.
whatever Ambrose did affected the
With
line
the one after.
following him. Yeah.
Didn't marry a cousin. Okay. Do we go
Anything
to
we
our
want to...
room?
Yeah, I was going to say, is there anything we want to look at in here, or do we just retire to our rooms for a little
I
bit?
think we'll retire and then the next day go look at this tree.
I mean,
Let's just put
it's
that-
only 1:30. Well, so it's a little bit late. It's maybe coming. It's not even quite 5 o'clock. It's probably about 4:45 in the afternoon.
To the tree.
The lady said that he spent a lot of time in not only at the lake but in his study.
Hmm.
Could we check out the study? Do we know where that is? I know
Or
I know
would
we
that
have
be
a
what?
map.
Yeah, so you can take it as you know
know.
the map says so. Yeah, you can take it as you know the layout of the house.
And since we have the keys, even if the study is locked, potentially we could go
You don't have the
in.
keys for the house. You had the keys. You
This was
had
the apartment.
was for the
Oh.
apartment.
Oh.
But if
So
we
it was
have
just the crypt in the apartment that was on that little
Yeah.
keychain.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, never mind then.
Mhm.
No one got a hairpin.
Ooh, there's also that's
Mhm.
brother-in-law's room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is he in? Would we have been told if
You
there
would have
was-
been told if there were if one of them were here. Yeah.
So it's just the staff in.
Yeah.
Mhm. So based on the map, the tree is just 1 mile.
1 mile.
1 mile to the north of the house.
Mhm.
Should we check that out while it's still light out?
I would like to. I might want to bring earplugs, considering there's a siren there. I don't, I don't know if we take
It
some
just
cotton or
affects
something.
men.
I was gonna say they don't traditionally affect women.
I'll get my earplugs.
Just put one in.
Yeah.
We said
It is Transvisibility Day.
it is.
Is that right?
They have visibility.
Mhm. I feel like this is the one time they really don't want to be visible. No, I'm definitely a woman. I don't know what you're on about.
No, sirens, don't attack me, please.
I mean, I
It's
suppose
fine. I'll have my army of pigeons to fight.
I suppose it's not specifically women. It's more specifically people who are attracted to them, regardless of.
Well, it says ensnaring the hearts of many a man.
Yeah, but
Unless-
that's it.
Men are like,
That's
half
a-
bird.
They're not going to accept
egg.
That's a textbook,
people
like
exist.
a textbook from like 1600. It's hardly going to be saying, yes.
Yeah,
and
queer
rules
people
and-
didn't exist in the 1600s. What are you on about?
Exactly. Women can't even read this.
Well,
Yeah, how would you know?
But yeah,
Okay.
do we go to the rooms first and then go for a walk, or do we just say we're going to go for a walk, we'll check out the rooms when we return?
Is it uncouth for a bunch of women to go unattended? Is there
well,
anything-
it's on the grounds of the house. So
Yeah, we're not going out into the town or anything.
Okay.
We're just taking a perambulation around the grounds
yeah.
with our little petticoats and our what's it called? An umbrella. That's not an umbrella. Parasol.
Parasol?
She was
fun.
great at being a woman.
I I've got my brolly. Okay. Yes,
Shall we?
grab a couple sandwiches, excuse ourselves.
Yeah, we could check the rooms later.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check out this tree and the body of water next to it.
Right.
Mysterious.
It's not going to be good, is it?
No.
No, it's going to be
really
all
bad
in.
feeling.
absolutely horrible. Yes.
Who's gonna drown today?
The map is too pretty. Like, it looks too like, oh, it's lovely. And we're like, you know, it's gonna be awful when we get there.
It's
Okay.
just going to be the Viscount
Tree's gonna be
eating the water.
dripping goop.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there is no water. It's just goop. Entirely goop.
Yeah. I can't lurk in there.
Getting Resident Evil vibes.
As long as there's a large lady, that's fine with me.
Leon Kennedy.
Yeah.
So is that the plan then? You're leaving
can't
leaving Pyramid
have the
House?
blood.
We're going to our doom.
Okay, so you're leaving the house
Aye, aye.
and across the grounds towards the River Avon.
Yes.
Okay.
We may regret this.
Okay, so the River Avon meanders its way to the east and south of Bath. And at an isolated bend in the river, a prominent willow tree hangs over the gently flowing water. So this seems to be the location marked on the map that you found in Pyramid House. It's a muddy 1 mile walk from the stately home, and you can all make a dexterity roll as you scramble down the muddy banks towards the river.
Oh,
Here we go.
Oh, Werther's is going to be so mad at me. I'm going to mess up another
Hey.
petticoat.
Hey, it's one.
Oh no, not just someone else.
I did it!
Yeah, Georgiana just immediately slips and goes sliding down, then just comes to rest at the bottom, all mud all over her, covering her dress.
You're right, Georgie.
What do you think?
It's a new one too. Oh, look at you trying to brush her down.
Not only that, so you slide down, tumble down the last, and bang and collide with one of the trees, and you lose a hit point as well.
Oh no. She's concussed.
It's like bang right into a tree.
Georgiana of the jungle.
Not
Hopefully,
quite.
watch out for that tree.
But yeah, so you can see, like I said, there's on this bank of the river. There's the willow tree. It seems to be the right place. Obviously, the willow tree is much bigger, but you don't know how old this picture is and this map is. And you can all, as Georgiana picks herself up and tries vainly to wipe the mud off, and just manages to get it all over her hands and then all over her dress, and
On the tree.
wiping her hands on the grass, and just making it worse. You can all make a natural philosophy roll.
Ooh. I won't be able to do this.
Oh no.
As well?
Has everyone else got a 1 in it, or
Yeah,
I've got a
just
1.
me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a clue.
Oh. Just roll
That was
one.
really close to that. It was I swear.
Oh wow, I thought somebody
I
had something in there.
I could spend 46 luck.
Is it supposed to be,
Worth it.
or is it
That
supposed
would
to be
take me down
natural
to
world?
9
Let me have a look at it. I think
Find
we
out
made a
what
mistake.
it is.
I might have made a mistake there. I think it might be supposed to be.
Is it natural world?
Yeah, I think it
maybe?
was supposed to be natural world. No, it's natural philosophies.
Ah.
I think it's supposed to be natural world, not natural philosophy. It is natural.
We can't possibly
Hold on.
expect it to pass.
Yeah, it is. It's natural world. They put natural philosophy in one sentence and then natural world in the other. So yeah, it's natural world. So just
Let's try
I
again.
was just going to say compare the roles.
I don't have exactly a much better
Oh, there you
chance.
go.
I am the
Yay.
charmer of the pigeons.
So Theo!
Fighter of peacocks.
The pigeon just flies down and just tells you everything you need to know. Like a Disney princess.
I know everything.
Just got a rubber
Guys,
pigeon.
I know where he is.
Rubber pigeon on your shoulder. Okay. So yeah. So like I said, this is clearly the willow tree. It's just older. It's grown bigger. But looking around, there's no sign of this rocky outcropping. This supposed like cave, subterranean cave. And then Theo, you notice that you are actually stood on like a on a rock that's protruding up from the ground, and looking at the picture and looking at the river, it becomes obviously over the decades, centuries, the river has changed course slightly, and this outcropping that you stood on must be where the cave was located, and it must now be under the water, below the water on the riverbank.
Who fancies a swim?
I'm already covered in mud.
Yeah, you can wash yourself off.
Yeah.
In fact, as you confirm this, you walk to the edge of the riverbank on top of this outcropping, and peering down to the waters are like almost crystal clear. And peering down the waters, you can see it does indeed look to be a flooded cave about 10 feet down.
I relay this information. Do we want to go and have a look?
Why would we? Do you
We're
think
investigating.
Thomas is down there?
Are you planning on going for a swim?
I mean, I can take the clothes off. My hair's pretty short. It can dry quicker than yours. They'll never know.
Theoretically, what if there is a evil siren creature curse thing in there, and you're swimming around
With no clothes.
I mean, look, if they're volunteering, then
Look, if we believe this whole siren business, and Thomas has been, enraptured by this weird fucking bird, if he is down there, presumably he's not doing so good. At least we'll have an answer. Even if it's not one that Harriet would want.
Do you feel like you could defend yourself?
I just start looking around for like a sharp, pointy stick or something.
You
you can take a stick.
Branch.
Yeah, probably. It's probably like a fallen branch or something like that. It looks pretty hefty. You could, think you could probably hit somebody around the head with that and do them a bit of damage.
I'll take off all the layers. I'll have my stick.
Next week,
We're
you're
fine.
finally ready.
Undo the buttons and the clasps and why there's so many laces.
Ruins a new petticoat.
Okay, so you're going to strip down to your underwear then, which
Yes.
is quite, it's full body thing anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, look at me. I grab my pointy stick. I sort of look down and I'm like, okay, what if I do find something?
Can you come back up?
Okay,
Are you a strong swimmer?
Yeah.
Okay, what's
Is there
that?
Yeah, you got 50%.
Swim
50%.
oh yeah, I'm good.
You
I'm
got
good.
50%. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Not bad.
That's really good. Really, yeah. So almost you could be, if there was such a thing at the time, you could be a professional swimmer. with
Instead,
Coming up.
this is what you're doing.
that.
Well, training for the Olympics.
So with that level of skill, you'll only have to make a roll if you're in distress.
You guys want to, like, I don't know, if I go in there and I get into trouble, how do I let you know?
Float back
Like-
up to the surface.
Yeah, I suppose.
If we see
I don't really have
bubbles,
any
we
ropes
follow.
that I can, like, tug on, so...
No.
Mm.
Okay, I guess I'll just go in and see
swim
what I find.
beneath the surface and see if you can see anything first.
Okay,
Don't go in.
okay, with my stick. Fine.
Okay.
I'm going in.
Terminator
Good
them.
luck.
Okay, so you lower yourself daintily into the water, gasp as you're like the cold water hits you, and then taking a deep breath, you plunge beneath the surface. Oh, what are the rest of you doing?
Lapping.
Georgiana, you're the mud is starting to in the summer sun. The mud's starting to dry on your clothes now.
I'm probably gonna sit on the edge of the water and try and like dip some of my clothes in and then scrub it a bit and try and slowly wash my clothes. So we're here for a while.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back up and say, "Stop putting mud in my water." See?
Oh, yeah, it's nice and clear, isn't it?
And what about Jane and Emma?
Could I keep a lookout in case anyone else sort of happens to be on a stroll and we have someone in their undergarments in the pool?
That
Yeah.
would be yes, that would be a terrible thing to happen, wouldn't it?
I'm saving our reputation, hopefully.
I've only got 2 more points to
Especially
lose
for
and then I'm
some-
in disgrace.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's a one-shot.
Okay. What about Jane?
I'm going to sort of, like, only briefly because I don't want to leave what's going on here in case something goes disastrously wrong, but take a sort of brief look if there's anything else of interest around the area.
Okay. Well, so maybe walk up and down the riverbank a little way.
Yeah, without stray, like I say, I don't want to stray too far.
Okay. So as soon as you're out of sight, you just start running.
As soon as I go out of sight, someone's going to drown, and I'm going to have missed it.
You're gonna miss me fighting all the underwater peacocks.
Okay. So you drop beneath the surface, hold your breath, drop beneath the surface, and sort of half swim, half sort of claw, drag your way down to the bottom where there is this opening in the rock, in this rocky outcropping, and you can see into this flooded tunnel.
Is it light enough to see inside, or would I need to sort of go in? Have a feel around.
You can see so far into it, but you'd probably have to feel around.
I'm gonna try and... I'll probably resurface, take a big breath, go under, hold my stick forward so that it's like in front of me just in case I bump into anything, and just like wildly kick my way into the cave.
Okay. Give me a Constitution check.
Oh god. Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, I'm not great at that. I'm fine.
Oh, look at
Done
that.
this
No
plenty of
problem.
time.
No problem. Okay, so yeah, you power forward. You're swimming forward, and then even though after going a few feet, you can practically blind. You still make power, like I say, power forward, swimming deftly through this tight, cramped space. Sometimes a stick catches and brings you up short, but eventually you feel a slight incline, and you break the surface in this cave. And you can see there is some kind of luminous fungus or moss growing on the walls, and it's to the point that it's almost like twilight. And this
Okay.
cave's just as it smells of like stagnant water and decay.
Okay. I'm gonna again take a deep breath, make my way back up to the surface near the river,
Okay.
and tell them what I found.
Okay.
There's a cave. There's glowing. It's weird. There's like, oh my god. There's like moss or fungus or something. It's glowing, but once you get under there, like you can. There's like an air pocket. Like you can get up there. Like I can go and have a look if you want, but does anyone want to come with?
Is the moss green like the gunk we found in the bed and on the handkerchief?
Good question.
You didn't go and have a look, so you don't know.
It was shiny. That's all I remember.
You didn't look, did you?
No.
I'm too excited about the air pocket.
Just try not to drown. I can go and have a look. It smelled really bad. It was like stagnant water. Like, have you ever been past like the sewage systems? It's it's
That's
not
rough.
nice.
You're not really selling it to
I mean, no, it's fine. It's fine. We've smelled worse. I mean, we saw a dead guy. This is nothing. No takers? No? Okay.
I don't think you sell
Yeah,
much
I'm
on
not the biggest swimmer.
No.
Okay,
No.
well,
I
I'll go and have a
would
look.
go with you.
You don't want to.
I don't want to, but I might have to. I don't like the idea of you on your own down there.
I mean, I can go and have a quick look and just see what's about, and I can come and describe it to you, and then you can see if it's worth a field trip.
Just be careful.
Got my stick, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue scrubbing my garments.
In the water.
Okay. Okay, so you
Alright,
die.
I'm gonna
Oh, go on.
go back under.
Okay, so you go back under, leaving Georgiana just making a bigger mess.
Robin. He's just spreading the mud
Just
further on
spreading it.
around the fabric.
I'm dressed now.
I suppose perhaps as so Jane, you kind of wander up and down both this maybe a few minutes either way, and you don't see anything that catches your eye, nothing of interest. You see a few people walk out for a walk in the distance towards Bath. You can see, obviously you can see the city of Bath. The river runs down flows down towards it. But yeah, you don't see anybody nearby or anything of interest by the time you return. Just in time to see Theo dive back beneath the surface. And yeah, so Theo, you dive back down, swim back into the cave, and burst up to the surface again.
Yes. I'm gonna have a good look around and
Check
see.
out the coop.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
gonna see what colour the glowing things are. I'm gonna see if there's any sort of pathways, if there's anything around on the walls, any engravings. Take in as much as I can while I'm there.
Okay. So it's quite so you pull yourself up out of the water into the cave. It's quite small. There's just enough room for you to stand. If you stand with maybe a few inches clearance, and this kind of like this moss or fungal growth on the walls. It kind of glows with like a pale greyish light, and the walls are damp, but it doesn't, it doesn't bear any resemblance to
Goop.
to the stuff that was the stain on the bed or on the handkerchief. So you don't believe it's anything connected to that. And just kind of walking around. It seems pretty empty, and then it's quite, like I say, it's like twilight at best, so it's still quite hard to see. I pretty much looked everywhere, and then your foot catches something, and you hear like the tink, kind of like that tinkle of a glass bottle rolling across the floor.
Gingerly reach down and try and grab whatever it is.
So looking down, kind of go to bend to reach down, looking down, and you see there is a bottle, a corked bottle, and it is laid amongst a pile of humanoid bones, topped with a human-sized skull, but it's not a human skull. It looks more like a bird's skull. And you can make a sanity roll at this.
What? Okay.
Oh shit.
Potentially good news, guys. The siren might be dead. In my head, I'm like, giant bird, peacock, dead, bird.
Feels like birds.
Scary
can't
bird
swim,
gone.
So bird must be dead in water.
Yeah. So should we take a couple of minutes break at that? At that nice discovery. So you do lose 1 point. You do lose 1 point of sanity. So you perhaps stagger back away from this discovery and slip your foot catching this bottle, and it like you kind of slips out from underneath your foot and smashes against the wall. And out of this broken bottle, you can see this rolled up piece of paper. So kind of faded by time and slightly, sort of slightly damp and mouldy.
Very carefully not to step on any glass. I'm gonna go and grab the paper and try and unroll it so I don't damage it in any way.
Okay. So it's almost, you unroll it, you can see the writing on it. It seems to be a short note, but in this light, it's all but impossible to read it.
Okay. How am I gonna get this back without it being wet? Oh, why did I have to break the glass? There's no other bottles around that I could put this in and transport it safely.
There isn't, unfortunately. You could, as long as you're quick. I mean, you might be able to get it back without totally doing it.
Yeah. I'll try and...
Like
squish
the end.
I'll try and, hold it like super tight inside a fist, like fold it up, and try not to get any water inside and swim my way back.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to make you make another roll because you did that critical success on the other one, didn't you? So yeah, it's just maybe 5-10 minutes pass before eventually Theo just bursts up to the surface again, scrambling out with this soggy piece of scrunched up paper clenched in a fist.
I'm going to climb back onto the bank and try and sort of flatten out the paper so that it's in the sun so it can sort of dry a little bit. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to say, okay, the cave, there's the glowing things, they're not the same colour as the goop. I don't know what the goop is still. You can kind of see in there, but I found this note. It was inside a bottle. I broke the bottle. There's bones in there, like a pile of bones. I don't know if they're human bones. I don't know if they're from that weird siren thing, but the skull on top was not human. It was like a bird skull or something. It was big. There was a lot of them. I don't know what's going on down there.
So a lot of bird skulls? Or just one bird skull?
One big one on top. If I was gonna guess, I would say that it was that siren thing we saw in the book, because it looked pretty big.
Yeah, it was the same size as a
But-
human skull.
I don't know how long they've been there. I don't know why they're there. But yeah, that's what I saw.
And as you're saying this, you're smoothing out this piece of paper.
Soggy bit of paper.
And although it is, yeah, it's still legible. And this is what you see.
Three.
Somebody wants to read it out? Theo, you found it. You want to read it out?
Okie dokie. 5th of January, 1716. Dear Madam, I'm writing to inform you that I can no longer continue our liaison. Please cease all correspondence on receipt of this letter. Any claims of an engagement will be dealt with by my solicitor. Ooh. I do not expect my family or the wider community to learn of any connection between us. Yours sincerely, Viscount Ambrose Huntley. So he wasn't married, but he was seeing someone.
Someone that eats humans.
What?
And big birds. Human bones. I mean, whoever he was writing to... I mean, they were in a pile, you said?
Yeah, I suppose.
That's the old...
So the bones looked like they're all, the skull and everything all looked like it was part of the same, not a collection, not, yeah.
Oh.
Right, as opposed to like just a pile of random bones.
He was a furry.
So, was Ambrose engaged to a siren?
I have no idea.
I mean,
The
I
fact that it
usually
was
discredit it, but based on what we've seen previously,
in a bottle. Maybe he'd sent it through this cave to reach the siren.
I mean, Theo, you know, at some point, probably back in Ambrose's time, that it's highly likely that that cave wasn't submerged.
Hmm.
And also, Theo, you can make a look roll.
Okay. Not feeling lucky today. I wasn't earlier. I'm still not.
No.
So as you're talking, this big golden Labrador comes like comes charging over, and this not far behind is this elderly gentleman with like a long curled like a grey wig, and he comes over and goes, come back here, and he stops. Oh my word! Well, really? Come away, Mills.
I'm gonna dive in the water. And
I was going to say, I'll push in the water.
And Theo and probably Georgiana, because of the filthy state of your clothes, you both lose 1d4 reputation.
No. How do I be roped into this?
One, please, one.
It's gotta be one.
Please, one.
No.
Oh my god.
Please.
Just.
Oh my
You
god.
lose one more. Is that where you're at now?
One more, and I'm
One more
a
to be disgraced.
No more faux pas.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
What's
it's
he doing on
completely
private
disgusted. This guy grabs his dog and storms off.
Is he gone?
Well then.
I think it's safe. I think you can.
Okay.
Yes.
Get out of the water again.
Maybe you should dry off and dress.
But what if we need to go back down there and fetch the skull as like evidence? Guess no one else is gonna go down there.
No one's going to believe.
There's bones. Are they gonna think we made them? Who even does that? Who makes bones? Not me. I'm just gonna try and like get as much sun on me as I can. Like, hurry up, dry.
Okay, so maybe
Start putting on the layers again.
Yeah, so between putting on putting on some the clothes back on, and like it's quite warm and sunny. It's like I say, it's June afternoon. It's although it is getting on. It's early evening now, just after 6 o'clock. But it doesn't take too long to dry off. Maybe a good 20 minutes or so. Yeah.
Okay, so there were bones with a bird's skull, which is probably that weird siren thing, which means it's dead. And there was this note about Ambrose meeting with someone, but he wasn't married, but he was definitely seeing someone. My head hurts. Someone who's good at thinking, what does this mean?
Did you kill it?
Water in my
and get
ears.
cursed?
What? I can't hear you. Your water.
Did he kill it?
Maybe? I don't know. Did it...
Wait,
Were the bones, like... Did it look like... Were they in the shape of a body? Or...
Yeah.
Like, were they laid out?
No, it was like almost like together, like as if it collapsed.
Okay.
wait. So
I don't...
the letter was written in 1716, which is the year that Ambrose died. But he wasn't seen, according to the newspaper, in Bath for 3 years prior to his death.
Maybe because he was living in the cave?
It's possible. Although he was locked in his quarters, I think they knew where he was. I
Oh,
believe.
yeah.
So that means, however this letter got to its recipient, somebody gave it to them. Somebody else must have known.
Unless it was the pigeons.
It does say
Right.
prior to his confinement, he was rumoured to be plagued by witchcraft and curses.
This would be that, I think.
So if he died after sending this, and he'd clearly been having some sort of relations with some woman, what if she had a kid and that's what killed him? What if there's this unknown
Baby
Huntley...
Simon?
I don't know. Spitball in here.
Hmm.
Skanky water in my eyes.
Like a secret heir?
Maybe there's someone else out there.
But then why would the curse pass on to the rest of the line? Then they wouldn't be related.
We need to find out who this woman is. How would we do that? Clearly it was a secret. Would anyone have known?
Perhaps we check the study. Maybe there's other letters he wrote.
Would he have kept them in there, though? Surely he would have been more careful
Well-
about it.
If they have a liaison and they communicate via letters, maybe she wrote back.
Why would he keep them?
Would you not keep a letter from
If it was a secret...
Siren?
I've not had personal experience with that.
It's a private study. Maybe they don't expect people to go in and
Do we
read.
have any other ideas? Because if not, then I don't see what else we can do.
Was he confined to his study?
His quarters.
His quarters. Which would be
Yeah,
the current Viscount's room?
I would assume so.
There's no chance he's... I've read a few crime novels in my time. There's always a secret floorboard. You pop it up and there's stuff inside. Is that a thing? People do that in real life.
It's possible.
So Emma
we've got
used
the
to store
study.
some guns.
Yeah. Long floorboards, pistols.
We'll have to discuss this later. Study, bedroom. We have this
Either
note
way.
now. We have something else to look for.
We should return to the house before it gets dark.
We should.
How's my hair?
Yeah.
Wet.
Beautiful. Let me just
I was just pick some leaves out of it and such.
Okay, I'm gonna fully dress and make myself look presentable and look over at Georgiana and go, I don't think there's any helping you.
I tried my best. It wouldn't come out.
I think you made it worse.
Yeah. Hopefully it's too dark and they won't be able to notice too much. Is it dark at all?
It's not dark.
summer.
No, it's summer, so it's just after
Daylight.
6:30. So yeah, it's pretty much daylight still. Yeah.
Maybe
We'll
I
all
just...
stand in front of you.
Yeah, I'll stay behind. Again.
If anybody asks, you took a small tumble while we were taking a walk and we rushed straight back. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's true.
Just ignore the fact that it's been smeared across and dried for several hours.
Yeah. Well, if we don't let them look close enough or long enough, it'll be fine.
I'll stay in motion.
Excellent.
You see nothing.
Okay.
Okay, we're heading back.
Radio. So you head back. It's like a mile, so it takes about 10-20 minutes to walk back. And upon arriving at Pyramid House, you're greeted at the door again by Mrs. Worthing. She kind of tuts and looks Georgiana up and down. Come with me, Miss Wentworth. And she hurries you away to a private room down probably into the servants' quarters. You forgive me a moment, Miss, but let's get you cleaned up.
Just on my head and follow. Thank you.
And leaving the rest to do as you will. You are told that your room is the guest room, of course.
We go back to the map.
Oh yes, sorry, I'm looking at the map and I've not brought you back. There we go.
Let me handouts open.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Bring some.
Yes.
Of course, all the
Pew, pew.
handouts. I'll hand that other one to the handouts as well. The new letter.
Hooray.
So Mrs. Werther's takes Georgiana off down to the servants' quarters to get her cleaned up. Leaving the rest of you. So she's like I say, she informs you that your room, the guest room has been made ready for you all.
What's this little dotted line?
That would be that's a good question. I'm not sure what that is.
Secret door.
There's another one over there. Yeah, there's another one here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Is
it
it a
might
bed
be
or
the
a
bed. I
wardrobe?
think it might be the bed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm
There goes my
assuming so.
plan of sneaking
It's
into
like
the study through the secret door.
Cluedo.
I'm
I'm guessing that's what it is. Yeah, either that or it's just a artifact of the map that they've used for this house.
As we walk up the stairs towards the guest room, do we see the study?
Yes. So the study. This is another like glitch of this map. So the study is connected to the Viscount's room.
Oh, okay.
Even though it doesn't look like it is. So this is the servants' staircase, which is like this.
Oh,
one.
okay.
So it goes up and down. It goes up into the attic, where
So we'd be coming through the gallery.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so you come up there, and you could either go through the gallery to the guest bedroom, or this way to Huntley's, that way to the Viscountess's room, that way to the stepbrother's room.
I guess we'll go into the guest room and sort of make a plan of action. Next steps.
Okay.
Wait for Georgiana to return, looking less muddy. Looking less like Augustus Gloop after falling inside the chocolate river.
Nice.
So what are you doing? Or are you just waiting for Georgiana to return? We can just say she returns after a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I, while I'm down there,
Mm-hmm.
are there keys?
Are the keys not where you are now?
Are you going to steal?
Maybe?
Naughty.
Georgiana.
She kind of
They
takes
would
you
never.
into the she kind of takes you into like the where the room where they'd wash clothes, and she basically gets you to
You
remove your clothes, and she gives you some replacement clothes, and tells you that she'll have these washed and ready for you tomorrow.
As long as she turns around.
Well, of course.
She's seen it all before. It's got 17 kids.
Right, raise your arms.
Starts
She licks the
scrubbing-
tissue and wipes your face.
Yeah, scrubbing you with a flannel bit. But yeah, so eventually Georgiana joins you in the guest room. So while you've been waiting, I guess you're kind of like, making yourself, you kind of looking around the room, make yourselves comfortable. So the three of you can make a spot hidden roll as well. You can do it with
Right.
bonus dice, though, because this isn't something that is particularly rapid.
Do we all use a bonus dice?
Yes, you can all use the bonus dice. Oh, wow. That's particularly good for Jane.
We're passing something.
No.
I don't.
Once again,
Okay.
Jane! Jane parries!
It probably makes more sense. Jane is being the more inquisitive one anyway. So while Emma and Theo are looking about the room, maybe they're more accustomed to this kind of thing. You find yourself drawn to the window, looking out across the grounds, looking back towards the River Avon. And as you rest your hands on the window ledge, on the this old oak window ledge, you notice like a roughness beneath your fingertips, and looking down, you can see just barely legible, like words scratched, almost like frantically scratched into the wooden frame, and it looks. Like I say, it's barely legible. It looks like it's been varnished over countless times, maybe slightly as if people have tried to obscure it by rubbing it away, sanding it away. But it's still visible, and this is what you see. But not only that, in the crack, in like the split in the woodwork around the right hand side of the window frame, you spot something pushed right deep inside this like crack in the wood, between like gap between the wood and the window frame itself. But first of all, before you can examine that, I shall show you what you see scratched on the window frame, on the ledge and around the window frame. Remember how to use my finger to click on things. Where are we? Where's it gone? This. So I'll show it to everybody just for.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, it's not as visible as that, but it's made clearer so you can actually read it.
Oh, Agnes shall pay. She knew. She was trying to stop it. She cannot keep me from my love. My passerine?
Passerine bride. So passerine means bird-like.
Oh, my passerine bride, I hear her song. He was in love with the siren. Repent, repent. Does that say the cause?
It does.
The cars.
It's the lovely cause. Agnes shall pay.
Not the
my
band.
head. Not the band. Love, repent, breach of promise?
Promise I am.
2 M's.
Mm. Just can't spell.
Yeah, the last one looked like it's being kind of dragged off.
So Agnes knew and was trying to stop it because
He never got to go to prom.
he wanted to take his siren to prom.
But yeah, so
Like one of those
Jane,
prom reveals.
you see this kind of this scratched into the woodwork, but like I say, in the gap between the window frame and the the wooden surround, jammed deep inside, you can see this piece of paper almost completely hidden by like years of dirt and cobwebs.
Is it grabbable? Can I reach it?
Yeah, you can kind of like sticking your finger in, maybe getting you could, yes, eventually you manage to prise it out, and there's this dirty folded up piece of paper, piece of parchment folded up tight, and unfolding it, you find another letter. That is this.
Georgiana was right. There are letters. Who wants to read?
Who wants to read? I can read it if nobody else wants to read it. I'll read it. I'll read it. Okay, I'll read it. So it is dated January the 5th, 1716. My own love. I remain still a prisoner in my own home. My mother continues to confine me, encouraged by my wicked sister. Agnes remains jealous of our love. It is after all beyond her worldly comprehension. Ours is a love that transcends time, religion, and puerile earthly attachments. I hear your call every night, despite our separation. In my mind's eye, I see you, the future, the present, your own history. I confess, darling, I too see the fates of men who have met you before, yet I am not afraid, merely awed by your power. The only true love is one that surpasses all that is human. Be assured I am doing everything to escape and will return to you. Yours eternally, Ambrose. And this handwriting is completely different handwriting to the letter you found in the bottle in the cave.
It is.
So Agnes wrote that letter that was in the
Mine
bottle.
woke up for him.
Oh,
more,
you're so
feminine and
right.
it was too
And we'll leave it there.
written on the same day though.
I mean, Ambrose is a real monster for capitalizing the E and not the A in his own name.
But yeah, so we'll on that bombshell, we'll leave it there until next time. So unfortunately, it will be 2 weeks before we return. Progress.
2 weeks before we return to monster fucker Ambrose.
He likes the birds. Literally.
He literally said, "Hear me out."
Yeah, bird lady.
The original "Hear Me Out."
Oh, this is so
yeah,
good.
you'll have to come back next time.
It just gets better. It just gets
I'm
better and
enjoying
better.
This is so fun. It just feels like we're going, ooh, gossip, ooh.
We're just here for the tea. We're not really helping our friend at this point. We're too invested.
Absolutely
countries
none
all
of this gives us any idea where the Viscount himself has gone. We're just
No.
like, he could be fucking anywhere, but his grandfather was fucking a bird, so you know.
Maybe he found the letter and was like,
Truly.
I want a piece of that.
Yeah.
Get my human wife, I want to get in on this.
Is it cheating if she's not human?
Bestiality. Is it bestiality if she's 90% woman?
Well, what was the picture? I mean, it depends how much. Where's the picture again?
I don't think the picture did very well. It's a little.
I mean, the
It's not very
picture does look
flattering.
like typical Greek sirens. It's got the tail as well.
Question to chat, would you?
Smash or pass.
Would you? Smash or pass, siren. Oh my god.
It's not a poll.
I mean, the wings are very pretty, but the rest? No.
Oh,
Got a bit of a
That
hunched back
face.
as well.
yeah. Game of
That
posture.
Face
Do you
only an
wonder if there's an
Ambrose could love.
updated portrait of her?
Yeah. That's
She's
an
just
old
bad in pictures, guys.
Yeah.
Just meet her in
bad
person, you'll see.
She's got a lovely personality, guys.
Woody Wobble says yes. He would.
There you go.